Hey MiniWarGamers, and welcome to the next episode of War of the Realms. I got Jesse and Cullen here today to play the Daemon Cohort against the Skaven Verminus Clawpack.
There you go.
Got it. Alright, so the Daemon Cohort of Khorne, it has 3 units of bloodletters. A unit of flesh hounds, that's Karnak in the back, it's an add-on. There is a bloodthirster, there's an add-on of the the Skull Taker. A little proxy over here, standard for the Skull Taker, and a Blood Throne. The special abilities in this War Scroll battalion are Blood for the Blood God and Skulls for the Skull Throne. And the Verminus Clawpack for Cullen. He has 3 units of Skaven clan rats. This is going to be a stand-in unit with the guys with the spears. Will be Storm Vermin. I completely lost it. We have 3 weapon teams. We have 2 poison wind mortars and a warp fire thrower. The character brought to this is a warlord, I believe.
Yes.
And the 2 add-ons we have are a plague priest and a totem bearer. The special rules for the Verminus Clawpack are Lead from the Back, Verminus Valor, and Hide. So showing our list here, we're obviously still using the War Scroll battalions, but this time we've added a couple of 5 wound characters per War Scroll battalion, just to add a little more depth to it. Here's the table we're using for this battle. Still not exactly sure how much of the board should be filled with terrain. This does feel a little bit sparse, but we're going to keep using the rules for the terrain battlefield generator here. Rules we have here, number 2 is this is Arcane. That is also Arcane. We have an Arcane little building here. Number 4 is Deadly. Number 5 for this little wizard tower here is Mystical. Makes sense. Now this thing here is using the Dreadfire Portal, the Eternity Stair, and the Balewind Vortex. So all the rules for those you can find right now online in the free War Scrolls or the Age of Sigmar app. Alright, Jesse and Cullen are going to roll up the season and divide the table up. Roll again. Cullen, you're going to divide the table. Do you know how you want to divide it?
I will have...
Cullen has chosen to divide it up in the standard method here, in the center here, and then Jesse has chosen to take this side. Now, still not exactly sure how to make perfect lists using the War Scroll battalions right now to try to bring a sense of balance to the game. However, I am going to allow Cullen to take his 3 units of clan rats and combine them into 1 unit. Just a quick change, confusing the rules for Mystical and Arcane. Jesse's choosing to choose this side instead, wanting to keep Cullen away from that and that. I think it's a good decision. Alright, Cullen's first drop on his side of the table is he put down his entire War Scroll battalion. So the clan rats are all here, the Storm Vermin over here, his warlord right there, and the 3 weapon teams. There is his first drop. And in response, Jesse has placed down his entire War Scroll battalions. We have the Flesh Hounds, Blood Throne, Bloodletters, and the Bloodthirster. Cullen is then going to lay down his Totem Bearer down over there.
Yeah, we'll go right in the terrain with this guy.
Getting that cover save.
Yep.
And we're bringing down what's coming down next?
Skull Taker.
Skull Taker.
It's just gonna kind of hide over with these guys.
And we have a Plague Priest. Where's he going?
He's gonna go in this terrain feature as well.
The mystical one.
Just tucked in right here.
Makes sense. And we have Karnak. Alright, that's that. Cullen, you have finished deploying first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, who's goes first? Who's it gonna be?
I will go first.
Alrighty. And after doing some quick measuring on the range of his guns, Cullen is not going to go first. He wants Jesse to go first instead. And before we go any farther, I'll let you know, Bloodthirster is the general over here. And Cullen, I'm assuming that guy's the general?
Yeah.
The guy part of the War Scroll?
Yeah,
okay.
The War
Hero phase over here. Is anything going to happen?
No, because there's no use.
You might as well make somebody immune to Battle Shock with Inspiring Presence if it's at all useful.
Yeah, okay, I'll make the
Yeah. Alright, so going on to moving phase, go ahead and move your guys up. Everything has ran except for the Bloodthirster because you wanted to maintain cover, but everything else has run forward. Do you have anything to do in your shooting phase? His Lash is not in range, correct?
No.
And nothing to do in that's it. So that's it. That's the end of turn 1 for the Demons. Going on to turn 1 for Skaven. In your hero phase there, Cullen, what do you want to do? Alright, what's happening first?
Alright, so the Warlord is going to use his command ability using Gnash Gnaw on their bones. So every Skaven model within 13 gets to make 1 extra attack with their melee weapon. The BSB back here, he's going to drop his totem, giving everything within 13 immune to battle shock, and it gets to re-roll something.
Things. Gives him the ability to reroll hits to 1 as well. And you have one more hero, your Plague Priest.
Yep, he's going to cast Mystic Shield on his unit of clan rats.
Mystic Shield is 6+, I believe.
I think so.
Looking for 6 or better.
Got it.
With 10. Now these guys can unbind. That's their special ability. So if Jesse rolls a 11 or better, it'll be unbound.
18, right? Yep. 20.
Looking for an 11. No, it goes off. So their save now is 5+, and against attacks that only do 1 damage, it'll be a 4+ save for their Clan Rat shield ability. Alright, that's that. We're going on to the movement phase. Cullen's going to move on forward, and we'll show you where they land. And as Cullen, go ahead and keep moving up. Cullen would have had a +1 for being within 3 of the mystical terrain over here, so he actually rolled an 11, so Jesse would have to roll the 12 to cancel that, because this piece of terrain is a mystical. And Stormvermin are going to run.
So
9 inches?
9 inches.
Actually, they get +2 for their warscroll battalion, is it?
No, the banner.
The banner gives them +2 to run, so it's an 11-inch run right now. And we ran them over here. All the weapon teams are, you know, moving on forward. The Plague Priest here is running on forward a little bit. And the Warlord running up front as well. That'll end the movement phase, going on to the shooting phase. What do you want to shoot?
We'll start with these mortars.
Mortars? Okay. This one here. Where's the target? First Poison Wind Mortar is firing at the Skull Throne, hitting on a 4.
Yep.
And winning on a 4. No.
Nope.
Second one, same thing, hitting on a 4. No.
Nope.
That guy is not in range, the the Warp Fire Thrower. No. So that'll end the shooting phase. Going on to the charge phase. Does anybody want to charge?
Yep.
Are you going to charge? Alright, rats. Getting a 5, and I don't think that's enough to get into anybody's combat range. So that'll end turn 1 for the Skaven.
Stormvermin are going to attempt.
No, no running off. That's it. No more charges. So that does end turn 1, and they're going to roll off for who's going first turn 2. This one's important. Whew.
Oh. 2.
Jesse's going first. Here come the demons. So the Bloodthirster is going to use his command ability, Rejoice in the Slaughter, so all demon units, or Khorne demon units within 8 of him in the combat phase can pile in 6 instead of 3. Forgetting to mention earlier that the Priest is Karnak's Quarry, so he's actually going to have special abilities for getting into combat with this guy here. That's going to end the hero phase for this turn, going on to the movement phase. Flesh Hounds and Karnak has moved up. Bloodletters moving on forward. Nobody's running because I think everybody's going to charge. We got the Skull Throne coming around the corner here.
Is that 3-way?
You're good. Bloodletter's coming around the corner over here. Cullen trying to pull the fight to this side of the table. Staying within the cover ability and the mystical terrain over here. As all these demons rushing at him. And then we have a Bloodthirster flying on up. Getting close to his Stormvermin. Moving on to the shooting phase, the Bloodthirster here is using his lash against the Stormvermin. He's got 4 attacks. What are you hitting on?
4s.
You got 1 hit. What are you wounding on?
3s.
No wound. And that'll end the shooting phase. We're moving right into the charge phase. Flesh Hounds roll in their charge first, getting 6 inches and have their choice of targets. Engaging the Warlord, 1, 2, 3 weapon crews, the unit of Clan Rats, and the Plague Priest in 1 single charge. Who's charging next? Karnak coming in as well. 6 inches. I think he has to go after the clan. Yeah, he'll make it with half an inch. And he is hitting the Clan Rats. The Blood Throne is in. He has his choice of targets. But he's going after the Stormvermin. Who's next? Bloodthirster. 8 is definitely going to make it in.
Yeah.
But he has to go after the the Stormvermin. And we have 3 units of Bloodletters. Who wants to start these? Alright, let's go in the middle. 7? The other choice of targets. Or both if you like.
These guys here.
Grabbing both units. Do they not want to come in? And do you not come in?
No, they'll move up and go in next phase.
Okay, so that'll end the charge phase. Moving around to combat. Which thing do you want to attack first?
I kind of want the Bloodthirster to go first.
I think that's probably a good choice. Bloodthirster attacking first. So the Mighty Axe of Khorne attacking the Storm Vermin. He's got 6 attacks and he's hitting on 3s. That is 4 hits. Now he's wounding on 2s normally, but because of his warscroll battalion rule, he's hitting on 1, so that's just 4 automatic wounds. So 4 dead.
It does D3 damage.
Ouch! So there is a good rend, right?
There's a -2 rend.
-2. I believe that is better than your armor.
I think it might bring it back.
So that's 4d3. 3, 6, 7, 8. So there are 2 left alive. Alright, he is now done. Cullen leaving these 2 here to hold them back. Cullen, who do you want to attack first? So, after piling in, there's 6 attacking the Bloodletters, 3 attacking Karnak, and 1 attacking the Fleshhounds. Let's do the 1 attacking the Fleshhounds first. Hitting on 4?
This one might be a 5.
Actually, he's hitting on a 3 because there's 30 models in the unit. And then he's wounding on a 3 because there's 30 models in the unit.
Nope.
But you're re-rolling, I think? Forgetting that he has an extra attack, so the second attack hits and wounds. There's no rend. Up save. Makes it with a 6. Then we have 3 guys attacking Karnak, so that's 6 attacks. And they're hitting on 3s. Fair amount of hits. Are you still winning on 3s?
Reroll this one though.
Yep, because of the totem.
Yep.
So we got 4 hits, wounding on 3s. We got 2 wounds. And on Karnak, yep.
4 up.
4 up. Taking 1 wound. He's on a 4, is he?
Yep.
Karnak is taking a single wound, going down to 4, and then we have 6 guys onto the Bloodletters. So that's 12 attacks plus a champion for our leader for 13 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Reroll.
Because of the totem for 2 more hits. And because there's still 30 models in that unit, they're wounding on 3s. I got excited on that one. We got a 5-up save on those Bloodletters. And looks like 5 are going to go down. Jesse's choosing the Fleshhounds to attack next. He got 2 attacking this Poison Wind Mortar, 2 attacking this Poison Wind Mortar, and 1 attacking his Plague Priest. So 2 on the mortar over here. That's a lot of attacks.
4 attacks each.
What? What are they hitting on?
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
What?
Alright. This is crazy. So +1 to wound right now, so essentially wounding on 3s. We got 1 wound on that guy. What's your save, Cullen?
Let me look it up.
6-up armor save. No.
Nope.
You have more than 1 wound?
2. Or 3 wounds, so it goes out.
Oh, that's not too bad then. So now we have 8 attacks on this Poison Wind Mortar. Hey, hitting on 3s. And right now, we roll not 1, I think? Or that's just a wound?
Just +1 to wound.
Oh, +1 to wound. Very complicated, all the rules in this game. The units. And wounding on 3s right now because of the War Scroll. Looks like we got 3 6-ups. You need a single 6 to survive. No, he's not.
No!
Yoink. And then you have 4 attacks onto the Plague Priest. Hitting on 3s. And we got 3 wounds. Wounding on 3s. We got 2. Plague Priest is a 5-up save. Taking
Makes
a
1.
wound, and he's down to 4. Cullen then choosing to attack with his Storm Vermin. They're going to put their attacks on their Bloodthirster. They have a 2-inch range. So 4 attacks.
6 attacks because of the additional.
Correct.
And the ability.
Leader's already dead because he was right at the front, so just these 2 models left. Getting +1 attack from the Warlord there. So 6 attacks hitting on 3s, I believe.
Wait.
Normally hitting on 4s, but adding +1 because they're a smaller unit than them. So hitting on 3s. All hit. And wounding on 3s. We got 5 wounds on the Bloodthirster with a rend of 1.
Yeah.
I don't know what your save is. It's probably a 4+.
4 wounds?
Yep. So the Bloodthirster save of 4+ goes to 5+, I believe. Taking 3 wounds. And he's going down to 11.
More wounded, he's weaker. Attacked.
So the Blood Throne is going to attack next. The guy is attacking the Storm Vermin here. Do they like impact attack or anything like that? Like a chariot?
No. They
No?
have Gore Feast, so I can regain wounds and decapitating blow.
That's pretty cool. Alright, so how many attacks we got?
7 total, but first the 3 different weapons. So first, the Blade of Blood.
Blade of Blood, hitting on a 3. We got 2 hits, and a wound on a 3.
2 because of the formation.
Oh, the formation plus 1. So we got 2 wounds at -1.
So 6 ups.
6 up.
Storm Vermin.
And they're both dead. Boop. Warlord's going next. He's going to attack the Flesh Hounds here. Now, he is armed with the halberd and a meat cleaver there.
Yeah, the barbed blade.
So which weapon do you want to attack with first?
So we'll go for the barbed blade first.
Barbed blade, alright. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Alright, before we continue this combat here, this is all... There's a lot of special rules happening right now. We're going back and correcting a mistake. So, this guy's command ability was make 1 unit get +1 attack. So we would have made this unit get +1 attack. So the 2 Storm Vermin that attacked the Bloodthirster, that did 3 wounds, they would not have had a +1 attack. So, trying to figure out, you know, how many wounds we take off, forget it. He's back up to full, and those 2 Storm Vermin are going to redo their attacks.
Yeah, so instead of 6 attacks, it's 4. And these are 3s to hit.
And 3s.
3s to wound.
2. And
-1 to rend.
5 up save. He's taking just 2 wounds instead of 3. And he's at 12, not 11. Alright, now go ahead and finish this. So we have the meat cleaver, or the barbed blade, into the Flesh Hounds.
Barbed blades, 5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
And everything hit.
And wounding on 4s.
We got 3 wounds. And no rend, so 5 up save. Taking 2 wounds. And Jesse's smartly taking the one at the very end here. And then the halberd.
That's 3s.
And
3s.
Nothing. And that'll end the Warlord.
Actually.
And now he's going to attempt to use his Strike and Scurry Away ability. So at a 4+, he gets to retreat. Nope, not retreating, staying where he is. Alright, who's your next unit to attack over here, Jesse?
The Bloodletters.
Bloodletters, you going to pile in?
Yeah, they can pile in 6 because of his...
Yes, sir. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. That's not bad. We got 4 hits, and we're wounding on 3s.
2s because they charged.
2 because they charged, +1, great. We got 3. Now there's -1 to your save, but you do have arcane. Oh.
This is a decapitating blow.
So what does that do? Mortal wound?
Yeah.
Okay. So one's going to be outright dead.
Okay, I'll remove him now.
And 2 of them have -1 to your save. With Arcane Shield and your Clan Rats, you have a 5+ save on this one.
Yes.
So 2 5-ups.
2 5-ups.
2 more die.
Let's go here, and let's take the standard.
Actually, sorry, that decapitating blow was on to hit, not 2 wounds, so 1 more save. But he died anyway, so it's all good. Plague Priest is not going to attack. 1 attack, hit on a 4. He does not hit. Alright, Karnak is the last thing to attack on the demon side of the board. He's attacking the Clan Rats, because that's who he's in contact with.
So he's got 4 and then 2.
4 attacks, what are you hitting on?
Hitting on 3s.
We got 3 hits.
He's not part of the thing.
Oh,
so
and wounding on 4s. He's not part of the battalion, so not getting +1. So we got 1 wound. What's the rend?
No rend on this one.
Any multiple damage?
Next one, not this one.
Alright, so you get a regular 4 up. Because of the shield, and you make it. And then you have 3 attacks.
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Hitting on 4s. No hits. Ooh, you didn't do that good. Cullen, you attack with your mortar over here.
Yep.
2 attacks, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, wounding on 4s.
Nope.
No wound. Then you gonna pile in with him, or do you want to leave him there?
Let's see, is he in range?
He's in range attack of these Flesh Hounds here.
Then yeah, then I'll leave him there.
Oh no, sorry, you meant right now. Range to pile into attack. You have to move him into 4 to attack.
I guess so, that's fine.
And he has 2 attacks, hitting on 5s. And that's it. So that'll end the combat phase, but you have some special abilities, Jesse, right? So the Flesh Hounds have made or killed a unit, and that guy's killed a unit, so you get to roll a die. On a 6, you get to pile in again and attack. So Flesh Hounds, on a 6, nope. Blood Throne on a 6, nope. Alright, it's time for the Battle Shock phase. So these guys have lost a model, but what's their leadership? 10, or bravery is 10, so they're essentially immune. They have bravery 10, but they lost 5 models, so once you roll a die for them.
And yeah, I think on a 1 they come back.
On a 1, you're getting models back, yeah. 6, that's actually good for Cullen, because that means you're going to have 1 model flee. So 1 just runs away. And Cullen is immune within 13 of his totem, so that'll end turn 2 for the demons. Alright, hero phase. What's happening first?
So the Plague Priest here.
Yep.
He's going to cast Arcane Bolt onto the Bloodthirster.
Alrighty. You know,
5
to cast. Getting it with 8. Tempting to unbind it. Who's not unbind?
Karnak.
Karnak. And it is not unbound, so the spell goes off. So D3 mortal wounds onto the Bloodthirster. 3.
3, sweet. So we
Down to
put
9. The Battle Center Bear is going to plant his totem in the ground once again, giving everybody within 13 immune to battle shock. And your Warlord, what's he going to do?
He's going to use his Gnaw ability on all the big unit of clan rats.
So they all get +1 attack?
Yep.
Gotcha. Alright, movement phase. What's going to happen? Anything going to move?
So I'm going to opt that all of my clan rats are going to retreat.
Okay. And they get +2 to retreat because they're banner?
Yes, sir.
Alright, moving total of 8. Getting 3 inches away from everybody. Anybody else going to retreat?
Nope, but this... Wait, is he now engaged in combat?
Yep.
So
The Plague Priest is also going to retreat.
he's actually going to run now.
Going to run.
An extra 1. So you can go
Moving
to
7. Okay. And that's going to end the movement phase, going on to the shooting phase. Who wants to fire off a weapon?
So we'll fire off the Warp Lightning.
Alright. And who's your target?
Karnak.
Karnak? Okay. So he's going to use the more Flaming Death ability.
Yeah, so if so I get to roll a dice. On roll of a 1, he immediately suffers D3 mortal wounds. And if on a 2+, then he gets to do D6 instead of D3 wounds.
Okay. Alright, doing D6 wounds. So what's he hitting on?
Nothing. It auto hits.
Auto hits, okay. Alright, so Karnak's going to take D6 mortal wounds. Taking 3, he's on a 1. Poison Wind Mortar is going to fire into the Bloodthirster.
Yep.
Alrighty, hitting on 4s.
There's a reason why this was... 4s?
There's a hit. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
No wound.
No.
And I believe that's the end of the shooting phase.
Yes.
Charge phase. Now, these guys can declare a charge, even though they've retreated, because of the Skaven banner rule.
Banners.
Allow them to retreat and charge on the same turn.
So they're going to charge.
Alrighty. Moving a total of 6 inches. And wrapping around the Bloodthirster. Alright, so combat. Who wants to attack first?
Rats.
And the clan rats.
Follow them
Moving
around.
3 inches to the closest model.
Try to get the most attacks.
14 guys within range of their weapons, plus a leader, so 29 attacks. Alright, rerolling 1s because of the Warlord over here. Hitting on 4s.
3s.
3s? Actually, it was wounding on 4s, but these are all the 1s. Rerolling for 4s. Not bad. And wounding on 3s. We got 15 wounds, 4+ save. Taking 6 wounds and going down to 3. Not bad, clan rats. So the Bloodletters are going to go first, and they're going to pile into the Warlord here, and they get to still pile in 6 inches because of the ability. I'll let you go ahead and move your models.
Thanks.
All getting in, so you have 6 attacks. Hitting on, I think, I forgot already. No mistake, there's only 4 of them left. There's only 5 attacks for the leader.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. And we got 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. We got 3 wounds. You have -1 to your save.
And that is the champion, right? The Warlord?
Warlord.
So 4 up save goes to 5 up. And is this a 1 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets an additional. So it's
So
still
4
4
up.
up.
Okay. Saves them all. Warlord's attacking next. He's putting his cleaver into Karnak and the halberd into the Fleshhounds. So the cleaver hitting on
3s?
you got 2 hits.
Oh no.
Wounding on
4s?
oh, he's still alive.
Regrets.
And we have a halberd going on to the Fleshhounds.
So this is 3s.
1.
And then 4s.
Nothing. That guy can't get work done. And the cleaver actually rerolls 1, so we're gonna go back and reroll those 2 misses on Karnak. Hitting on.
So this is 3s.
We got 2 more hits on Karnak.
And then 4s.
1 wound. 4 up save.
No Ren.
50-50. Is he alive? No, he's dead. And there goes Karnak. Fleshhound's going next, piling 2 on the Warp Fire Thrower, 2 on the Poison Wind Mortar. Which one will attack first?
We'll go
Wind Mortar. 8 attacks. Hitting on
3s.
3s. Ooh, a lot of hits. And wounding on 4s. We got 3 wounds onto the Poison Wind Mortar. I think you have a 6 up save?
I think so.
6 up save. You just save 2 of these. And you do!
Wow.
He's still alive. He's down to 1 wound. And we have 8 attacks on the Warfire Thor. Hitting on 3s. Still good hits. And wounded on 4s. We got 4. You need to save 2 of these to stay alive.
Just, yeah, 2.
No, he goes down. Takes 3 wounds and dies. Poison Windboard is next, so I have left attack. He has 2 attacks, hitting on 5s.
I think so.
No hits. Bloodthirster's going to attack now into the Clan Rats. Because he's so wounded, he's got 5 attacks hitting on...
6 attacks still. But
6 attacks still?
Yeah, he wounds on...
He's at 3.
6 attacks hitting on 3s. We got 3. And because they're so wounded, wounding on 4s. No wounds. Alright, he is done attacking, moving on to the Blood Throne. Making one minor mistake over here. In the hero phase, if you start within 3 of this, because it's mystical, you have to roll a die. On a 1, you can't do nothing. I don't think it would have affected anything, because Cullen... You might have had a model over here. It's hard to say. So on a 1, you couldn't have done anything. On a 2 to 5, you would re-roll into wound, so it probably would have helped you.
Oh,
but we're not going to.
Wound.
Same as these guys here. Oh no, you weren't there in the hero phase. So it wouldn't have affected anything here really other than Cullen, so it's all good. We'll move on from there. Blade of Blood, how many attacks?
4.
Hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Got 1 wound. It has 1 rend, it does 1 damage, so you have a 5 up, or sorry, 6 up save. Because of your shields. Nope, taking a wound. 2 attacks with Hellblades, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, they're wounded on 3s. You got 2 wounds, and a 6 up save. Nope, 2 more die. And the Gnashing Maw. We got 1 attack, hit on a 4. Wound on a 3. -1 save, so 6.
This would still do D1 damage?
Yep.
D3. Just this D3.
Oh yeah, so you get no save.
Yeah.
So D3 damage. 2, so 2 more die.
Oh.
And that'll end the turn. In the Battle Shock phase, there is nothing to be done. They're immune, so that ends turn 2. But to roll off to see who's going first, turn 3. Both sides really want this one.
Oh.
Jesse's going first. In the hero phase, we actually have to roll for mystical this time, so the Blood Throne is within 3. On a 1, it can't do anything. On a 2 it rerolls the wound, I believe. So now this guy does reroll all failed 2 wounds until the start of his next hero phase. And using the Rejoice in Slaughter ability for the Bloodthirster, and that'll end the hero phase.
He also gets Land Rebels.
Land Rebels, what's that do?
The ground around the Bloodthirster becomes cracked and broken beneath its stomping hooves. At the beginning of your hero phase, roll a dice for each enemy unit within 8. On a 6, it suffers a mortal wound and halves its movement.
Okay, so roll die for the Clan Rats.
Kill 1.
No. At this point, Cullen is regretting that he forgot to use his ability to retreat from combat after attacking. His Warlord has that ability. So he could have ran away, maybe not got charged by those guys. Moved on up. And these guys are going to go make a laughing stock of the Clan Rats over here, I believe. And they've moved up over here. So that'll end the movement phase. You have the whip. 2 whip, I guess, only them. Hitting the Clan Rats, you got 2 attacks, and they're hitting on...
With the whip on 4s.
4s, okay. No hits. That'll end the shooting phase, going on to the charge phase. Who's going to charge first?
These guys.
Charging. They are super in. Wrapping around good around these Clan Rats. They're going to charge. 6 inches will get them on, for sure.
Yeah.
Getting on the Warlord. And attempting to charge the Skull Taker in. 10 will probably do it. And the sword gets within half an inch of this little flaming pyre here, and he's in combat and he makes it. Cullen at this point pointing out the fact that we're forgetting that this is cover. They would have had +1 to their saves. That guy could have been alive, but we
So
forgot.
could the Fleshhounds, though. They could have... Some of them could have...
That's true, that's true. Alright, so we'll try to remember all the rules as best we can. Alright, Skull Taker's gonna go first, try to hit that Warlord. He's got 3 attacks. He's hitting on 3s. No 6s. We're looking for 6s. They've been mortal wounds.
He gets to reroll though.
And re-rolling the 1.
Because he's a hero, right?
Yep. 3 hits. And wounding on 3s.
Rerolling.
1 wound so far. 3 wounds. So the Warlord has 4 up save, a -1 for the rend, and does not get his Clan Rat shield added to it, so it comes a 5 up save.
So I need to make 2 of these.
You need to make 2. You have to or you're dead. Wow.
And
Wow.
made it.
So each of these that's failed is 3 wounds onto him. So he's taking 3 wounds, going down to 2, and surviving. Cullen put the meat cleaver and the halberd into the small squad of bloodletters of 4. The meat cleaver's hitting on
This is 3s.
3s. Rerolling 1s, but there are no 1s. And wounding on 4s. 2. No Ren.
Nope.
5.
Oh,
yeah,
that's it.
no
Oh.
red.
2 die. And then the halberd.
3s.
And 3s.
3s. Minus 1
There's a
Ren.
Ren, so 6 up. Other one dies. He's down to 1. Only member left alive in that unit is this guy right here. And whoops, keep spinning this thing. And Cullen is now going to attempt to try to retreat with his warlord here.
Come on, I need a 4 up.
No,
No.
he's stuck in combat. The Bloodthirster is now going to attack this unit of clan rats. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh, only 3. And wounding on 4s because he's so wounded. For 2 wounds. And just go right through, so 2d3 damages.
A lot of 1s.
6 guys.
Ooh, that's gross.
And there we go, 6 are dead. So Cullen, who's your next combatant? Rats. Who do they put their attacks into?
Bloodthirster.
Makes sense. So 13 mauls are in range of the Bloodthirster for ×2 attacks and then the leader for 27 attacks. So Cullen's actually breaking this up. The 6 over here and attack the Bloodthirster, and all these guys over here are going to put their attacks onto the Bloodletters. So we have 6 guys on the Bloodthirster, hitting, or 2 attacks apiece, so 12 attacks.
Oh, this is on the Bloodthirster?
Yeah, do those ones first.
Okay, so this is 12.
What are you hitting on?
3s. Or
Hitting on
4s,
3s?
sorry.
Hit on 4s. Rerolling 1s for 1 additional attack, or hit.
So that was
And wounding on 3s. 5 wounds on the
Got
Bloodthirster. 4 up save. Wow, you killed him anyway.
Yay!
That's enough to kill the Bloodthirster outright, because only had 3 wounds left. And then 17 attacks onto the Bloodletters. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. With a 5 up save. Whew! Taking 6 casualties. And doing some serious work over here with the clan rats. It's all dead. Fleshhounds piled in, 2 on the Warlord, 2 on the Poison Wind Mortar, all on the terrain to get cover. Let's do the 8 attacks onto the Poison Wind Mortar. Hitting on 3s. Not bad on the hitting, and wounding on 4s. And you got 4 wounds. 6 up save normally, but 5 up because he's in cover. Wow, he takes 1 wound,
Almost.
but that does kill him.
Oh no.
And then 8 attacks onto the Skaven Warlord, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. We got 3 wounds, and you have a 3 up save against this, I believe.
The Warlord?
And 3 up save against these attacks. He takes another wound, he's down to 1. Alright, this guy here is going to attack the Warlord.
He's a champion.
Champion, so hitting on, not 2s.
Nope.
Cullen's done attacking, who wants to attack next?
This unit will go.
Alright, so I think you pile in to get some more attacks in. All 10 are able to get within 1 inch of his halberd there, so we have 11 attacks. Hitting on 4s. All those 6s are decapitating blows and mortal wounds and just outright kills that dude. Alright, these bloodletters are now going to attack and they're going to pile in the closest model. And it looks like there is 5 attacks there because there are 4 models. Hitting on 4s. We got 1 outright, 2 outright dead. And then we got 3 wounding on 3s.
Did they charge this turn?
They did.
So
Wounding
they're
on
wounding on
2s. So you have 3 saves, 5 up. And you're going to lose 2 more, so 4 are going to die. And now moving on to the throne here. He is rerolling to wound.
Yeah. So first with the Blade of Blood.
Blade of Blood, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. You have no save against this. So
Okay.
2 are going to die. And then you have the Hellblade, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. You reroll them both because of that mystical terrain. For no save, so 2 more die.
No save?
Well, it's -1, and it does more than 1 wound.
Yeah.
Oh no, 6-up save against all 4 of those. My mistake. They all died anyway. And then you have the
Gnashing Maw.
Gnashing Maw, okay. Hit non-4s. No. But 4 did die. And that is the end of the turn. Now, or sorry, the combat phase. Battle shock test for these guys. You have a leadership of 10. You lost 6 guys. And you're going to lose 2 more. 2 more fly off the table. They're immune. These guys have lost... No, they were the immune guys, weren't they?
No.
Oh, nobody was immune. So these guys have lost 3 models this turn.
7. So they're fine.
Yep. And that will be it. That'll be the end of that turn. Alright, going into Cullen's turn 3, he's looking at the board, counting the models, and conceding.
Yep, that's all I got.
Calling it there. There's too many demons coming in.
Good game, sir.
Good game, guys. Now, we talked about this off camera a little bit. Cullen just wanted to try some of his retreat and attack type abilities with the clan rats. However, if he had stayed fighting on this side of the table...
It might have went a little better.
Yeah.
A, I don't like bloodthirsters. B, yeah, I just wanted to try the retreat charge.
Could have helped, but if they survived, you would have had to wipe them out. If they survived, this could have come around, and then you had no chance.
But my argument for that, this is all theory here, but we're noticing that if you isolate units and pick them off, so you would potentially killed everything on this side of the table. So we're going a bit of a post game right off the hop here. Could have potentially killed everything on the table on this side of the board over here, and then your mortars would still be alive, able to lob over, and still hit things over there.
I probably shouldn't have put them where I did.
Yeah, moving them too far forward was a bit of a mistake, but you live and learn on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, so your weapons definitely could have hit the big things over there, and yeah, I think you should have concentrated over here. And then as the second wave came in, basically the rolling off for initiative for the next turn could have made all the difference in the world. You could have fought this, won the next turn, and then went that way, and then all this would have to deal with everything you had left over.
Yeah.
But you did lose every initiative roll off.
That's what I was going to say. I think I won every initiative roll off, and you win enough of those in a row, you
yeah,
win
for sure. But actually, it went pretty, like, you went first, turn 1, you went first, turn 2, you went first, turn 3, so it was more of a typical game right there.
Yep.
Alright, so, again, more and more rules, we're trying to add all the terrain features and every kind of rule we can into the game. It's getting more complicated, a lot more to keep track of.
Definitely a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm liking it. So we're going to go right now, we're going to play another game in the Vault. If you're not already a Vault member, you can click the links below and get yourself a 7-day free trial to watch the next game, because we're going to keep doing a lot more of this Age of Sigmar. Happy wargaming, guys.